Hello everyone and welcome to my most excited video I have ever made. The previous one was reacting to the pre-order trailer, but that one didn't have that much to talk about really. This one, I might have been spoiled. I'm a huge new gen VEKOMA nerd. I love them. I might have an obsession, but I think that new gen VEKOMA fans will probably have at least something, I don't know how much, in this game, and today we're going to be reacting to all the coasters in Planet Coaster 2. A video by Corvus, his Discord server, and my own dead one are in the description, so make sure to join the Corvus Discord server if you're a coaster fan, and to join my Discord server if you just want to be notified of my uploads even more than you subscribe, which you should do. Also, I'm building a Luxembourg one. The worst self-plug I've ever seen. Sorry, I'm so overwhelmed right now. Let's just watch this video. Put this to, first of all, it's not even a like. Corvus deserves that. Let's put it to full screen. And let's get into this.
This week I had the opportunity to play the latest build of Planet Coaster 2. In that, I got to play with every coaster in this current version of the game, including ones that have turntables, drop tracks, switch tracks, tilt tracks, everything. I went through the list.
Are those new gen?
Tracks, switch tracks, tilt.
Those new gen VEKOMA like because like they have they've changed their trains on some of their older coasters. Like SLCs have new trains sometimes, but their looper models also have new trains, and I think that's this. That's really nice, by the way.
Tracks, everything. I went through the list of all the coasters that are in this current version of the game and looked in detail at all of the new coasters that we didn't have. I'll also add in a quick look at
Is that it? I think it's
all of the new coasters that we didn't have on the Coaster 1.
Look at the track, it's new gen VEKOMA, yes! And the trains are a jet plane, but luckily we can hide that up. Oh my god, I am so excited. Let's just continue.
I'll also add in at the end a quick look at the transport rides and flat rides that are in the game too. Let's get into a rundown of all of the coasters in the latest build of Planet Coaster 2. Had a fantastic time looking at all of these coasters. Things I will mention. If I don't show an image from the coaster, it means either nothing's changed from the one, or it's had very minor changes, and the actual track building experience is exactly the same. But I also hope that in the final game, these coaster icon images get changed, because I really don't like the look of it. Something a lot simpler that isn't as so zoomed in and shows the zero car on the track. Kind of like this. The first manufacturer we have is Max, which is our Intermin coasters in the game, and we've got some insane.
Seems like drop tracks are a little bit glitchy right now.
Which is our Intermin coasters in the game.
In the trailer it looked fine, and I'm sure that they'll patch it out, because this is the latest build Corvus said in the server, or in the title of another video, or in the beginning of this, I don't remember. But in the trailer they looked fine, so this is probably not the actual most recent version, and I also doubt that they will actually release a game where where it looks like that, so I'm pretty confident that they'll work on that. The supports look pretty okay, by the way. They actually look, my voice is cracking, but they actually look, like, not absurd. Like in Planet Coaster 1, these would have been like 45-degree angle, just super wide. They also don't split right at the track thing. They also have like this first a little bit, and then they split. Not many rivets, but I don't really mind that, honestly, because rivets, they suck performance. I understand that they are trying to be careful right now.
We've got some insane ones here. First we have the Intermin Accelerator and Intermin Hydraulic Launch coasters returning from Planet Coaster 1. Then we have the returning Intermin Impulse coaster, and back again we have the Intermin Wing coaster and the classic 4-seater sit-down coaster. But here's where it starts to get insane. We have the two Intermin Multiverse coasters. Firstly we have the friction wheel one, similar to 13 at all the towers. This coaster lets you do wild things such as drop tracks, switch tracks, tilt tracks, omnidirectional movement tracks, turntables.
Omnidirectional.
Video on the Summer channel, so please go and check that out after this if you're interested. Then we have a whole video on the Summer channel, so please go and check that out.
This is insane.
If you're interested. Then we have the Multiverse LSM coaster.
No way, they just did this.
Which is basically the Intermin multi-dimensional coaster. This thing's so cool. It has a few of the elements I mentioned before, and you can control the rotation on it as well. It's so cool.
Oh,
I have
this
to
is
say,
awesome.
The integration of these two coasters into the game and their elements seems really well done. I'm loving
Oh,
the
that
way
was
they
sick.
all
It like
look.
bounced.
And if you want to see gameplay of me playing both of these different
I do,
coasters,
but
which I mentioned earlier, already out on the
minute.
channel line, will be listed in the description. We do now also really need a modern gen Intimate Blitz coaster. I either hope this comes with the launch of the game or as a DLC soon after the game's launch. Next up we have Vector, or as we know them, VEKOMAS, and they have so many coasters in this game, including a nice surprise addition. Firstly, we have the returning VEKOMAS Boomerang, although this shows an image of an arrow boomerang for some reason. Next we have the returning giant inverted boomerang, which definitely needs a new cover photo. The VEKOMAS Looper is back. Then under a different manufacturer called Movable Construction, we have the returning VEKOMAS Mine Train. And also coming back with it is the VEKOMAS Swinging Mine Train. And the first of our new VEKOMAS is the old gen VEKOMAS Tilt Coaster. This is so cool. I had a quick go with this in my gameplay run through video, but it was such a cool element to like place down and then see actually work in game.
Yeah, there are
It's
new
so
trains.
cool. I really do hope they do a modern version of this as well. I don't think it'd be too difficult because all they have to do would be reskin the track, but that would be such a cool coaster to have in the game. And then finally we have a modern VEKOMAS LSM launch coaster. This is so cool to actually finally have it in the game. I believe this is based off
It has a
Top
chain
Gun
lift.
model given the train, but obviously these can now be easily reskinnable with attachable item. The
It has continuous
Top
roll.
model given the train, but obviously these can now be easily
Look where my mouse is. You can see. Yeah, you can see it. Is that smooth? I think the support is so funny, but it kind of makes sense in a way. I think they just made the best coaster builder ever. If this is actually what I think it is.
reskinnable with attachable items onto ride cars. I can't wait to play with this more once the full game releases, and it also has probably one of the best sounding launches ever in a game. Listen to this.
What the hell is that?
Next we have our aerodynamics coaster.
That's an interesting sound effect. But one thing I do like is that it doesn't sound so out of place. This is of course a stylized game. And also it seemed like that launch sound was actually like it was just zing, and then no matter how long your launch is, that's it. If your launch is like super short, it'll say zing every time, even if you have a couple of short launches after each other. Well, here that was satisfying. It seemed like it actually adjusts the length of the launch track, which is amazing.
As they're known in this game, Dark Kinetics. Firstly, we have the return of the classic Arrow looping coaster. We technically have the Arrow.
Why was the VEKOMAS Mine Train not under Arrow or VEKOMAS? That was weird.
And also returning is the classic Arrow 6-seater sit-down. Next up, known as Valet and Nidwalden, we have our B&M coasters. Firstly, I'm going to start off with the newest. We have the Wave coaster. I was so excited to be able to try this in our gameplay. Like I said before, you can watch my gameplay video to
Yeah,
actually show me
continuous
building
roll-ish.
these coasters. And it was really fun to do
Not-
it. The coaster
not
felt very
continuous
smooth and
roll-ish.
easy to use.
It's like-
now for all the returning
You
classics.
can see the track like adjusts. No, I think that if you just smooth it, I'll probably just ask after the video if he doesn't mention it in any of his videos.
So we have the B&M stand-up coaster, the B&M dive coaster, the Hyper and Giga coaster called the sit-down lap bar, the wing coaster, although this was only the chain lift variant, the sit-down coaster, along with the floorless. Then we have the classic inverted coaster, and last but not least, the flying coaster. Then for Giovanni, or as we know them, Giovanola, turning we have the 2-seater
Giovanni.
invert and the 6-seater sit-down. Next up, called Jerry St. Lauer, we have our Gerslauers. Returning, we have the Gerslauer Eurofighter, and also back is the Gerslauer.
God damn it.
Then we have the Dragon-themed
Okay. No, why the dragon? Anyways, you might be like, why are you saying God damn it to the Infinity Coaster? Because of the
Eurofighter,
stupid
and also
way
back-
they make the trains. They're still, why Frontier, please? It's so stupid. The Infinity trains are kind of ugly, first of all, and second of all, why are they? Why? Like the game thinks that's two cars right now, which makes zero sense whatsoever. Yeah, for the rest, fine. You can use it, but I prefer using it with a short train because a long train just looks stupid.
Aki's the give us the Infinity Coaster. Then we have the Dragon themed Zero G.
What? Wait.
With your coaster returning, I really hope we get some more playing ones of these. Next.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not confirmed yet, but I see them adding that. I see that because they know we hate them. They know that. They're not stupid.
So we have the Premium Rides launched LSM coaster, or as we know, Premier Rides Skyrocket 2 is returning. Next, we have all of our coasters from Big M Rides, or as we know them as Mac Rides. Firstly, we have the Mac Family Spinner coming back. Unfortunately, no signs of an extreme spinner yet, and also the Mac Multi-Launch is back. Then we have the brand new Splash Coaster. The predominant feature of this ride being that it can utilize turntables. This is a really cool feature.
I love how all the
check out my
animations
gameplay
are
video
glitched.
below this, where I actually show how to build one of these. And then we also have the classic Mac Rides Water Coaster returning. Next up, we have Mara Rides, known as Murphy and Silver Murphy
Mac did not get much in this game.
Rides. Returning, we get the Mara Skyloop as well as the Mara Spin.
Yes! I was worried that the spinning coaster of Maurer was not going to make it in. By the way, that thumbnail is awful. Not this one. This one's actually kind of... Yes. What the hell am I looking at? This track is going upside down or something. For the rest of me, I don't know, something about the texture. Kinda nice, I can't lie. Let's just see that detail before. I'm not gonna go into too much random detail that I don't know out of my head.
We then have the PTC wooden coaster called Kingdom Isle Wooden returning, along with the Great Coasters Worldwide coaster, which is our GCI Great Coasters International Woody. Next up, we have the brand new...
What the hell is that? What the hell?
F&N Thrill Industries Antique Water Coaster. This E&F Miler water coaster looks great, and I've actually got gameplay of it in that video as well if you want to see me build one. Next, we have the F&F International Crazy Map.
What the hell is that? I've never seen that thing in my life.
Which is the returning SNSL Loco, along with a brand new coaster.
Is that the... Oh my god, yes.
International Launched Pneumatic Coaster, which is actually the SNS Air Launched Coaster. Again, you can see me building one of these in my gameplay video, but it's great to have such a unique and niche coaster in the game too. We also have the returning Anton Looping Shuttle.
Better be, this is a legendary.
Which is the Schwarzkopf Shuttle Loop Coaster. Then I know a few people were worried, but RMC is back in Planet Coaster 2. Firstly, we have the Wooden Hybrid Steel Coaster, which is our RMC Iwatch track. Then we have our RMC Topper track, which is actually running a gravity group train, so I guess you could say it's both. Then we have the single rail 2 across seating RMC again. I really hope that we'd get the single rail 1 across seating too, especially because that model is one of the most highly requested.
But guys, you have to keep in mind, like stuff like that fly. There's not that much left, yet they're still gonna do DLC and free updates with more rides. So don't worry, the list of rides that we still need is small. For VEKOMAS, you still have the Family Boomerang, Family Invert, the SDC. SD. What's the... What is it called? SLC? I did forget that. It's the SLC and I totally forgot. Anyway. If you don't have an SLC, oh, what will I do with my life? Yeah, for VEKOMAS, it's maybe SLC and SDC, a family looping, invert, a family invert, the family boomerang, and the normal family coaster, which you could argue is just the same as a family boomerang. So VEKOMAS is almost there. Mac, I don't know anything about them. Extreme spinning coaster. Intamin. They also have a single rail coaster, I guess. Is there anything else? The Blitz. That's it. The Intamin Blitz is still missing. New gen Intamin. I'm not gonna spend any more time thinking about it. The point is that this list is getting very small, so I think most of it will get in. The only thing that I don't even think I mentioned is my favorite coaster, the VEKOMAS Flying Coaster. They better add that, or I'm gonna be super sad. But I kind of see them adding it, because the VEKOMAS Flying Coaster is a great selling piece. That's why I knew it was nowhere gonna be in the base game. I mean, it could still be, since I don't think this is the entire list. Unless it is, I don't think so. Anyway, I'm not sure. Otherwise, I didn't expect a VEKOMAS New Gen Flyer to be in. Because it's a really good selling track. You know, a really good selling coaster for DLC.
We also have the Pearl Ride spinning Wild Mouse, which looks to be...
What the hell? What did they do to its face? Is it like different? It looks very different to me.
Fabry or Zamperla. And finally we have the Dark Kinetics X Dimension Coaster, which is the Arrow or SNS 4th Dimension Coaster. Onto the flat rides now, and there is absolutely loads.
This stupid thing! I'm actually not surprised, but I'm kind of am, because I never considered this. But I hate this. I hate this ride.
Which is great to see. I'm not going to go through and explicitly name all of these because I'm a lot less confident with flat ride manufacturers than I am with coaster manufacturers, but I have to say it's great to see so many new flat rides in the game, and even the ones that have been ported over from Planet Coaster 1 do look a lot more bland and simple, which is great because this
Well, they look so bland, that's great.
means we can theme them up to look like...
It's true, by the way. What's that? No clue what that is. Is that one of those spinny upsy downsy things?
everyone to, which is fantastic. The highlights for me are the new edition of the Zamperla Nebula and also the Zamperla Disco as well, which is great to see, especially with it being so bland. We can theme it to whatever we like, which really wasn't an option in Planet Coaster 1. And if we assume that this isn't the final build of the game, it's already very impressive with like actual volume of coasters and flat rides and attractions in general that are already here. Also, it's the same case for the tracked and transport rides as well. It's great to see loads of classics.
What was that?
Also, it's the same case for the tracked and transport rides as well.
Improved train! It's no longer huge, I'm so happy. It's so good, it looks like the VEKOMAS by the way.
It's great to see loads of classics returning from Planet Coaster 1 that have been reskinned as well.
Okay, they made the train smaller, now we're just waiting for the monorail to be smaller.
But also loads of new ones. The family train ride has to be my favourite.
What the hell? Isn't this a... That looks like a coaster. It literally has up-stop and side wheels. Though I guess it's not. It looks like something from Planet Zoo.
Favourite of these. It's so cute and I can't wait which put it on my heart. And that about does it
We all want the big train.
for every coaster, transport and flat ride that's in this current build of Planet Coaster 2. Also, every coaster, transport and flat ride that's in this current build.
Wait a
Put it
second.
on my heart. And that about does it for every coaster, transport.
Big M. I thought. Didn't know this was Mac. Why there was a hollow button? Cannot invert, by the way. Wait, max drop angle 20 degrees? Oh wait, 'cause you have the specific drop pieces, of course. I was very confused for a second.
Transport and flat ride that's in this current build of Planet Coaster 2. Also,
Okay, so not everything is in that list because we already know dark rides are confirmed. Like the trackless-ish things are back. We didn't see those here, so that's not the full list of the release of this game. How big is this getting?
so at the end of the trailer, they mentioned some of the deluxe edition bonuses. Among these is a great collection of flat rides, along with a classic wooden coaster, an antique powered car ride, the wooden wild mouse, and the wooden side friction coaster, along with the Intamin water coaster, which is great to see. We're getting so many water coasters in this game, and also what looks to be an Omnimover style dark ride. I'm doing a live stream this Saturday on YouTube, so if you've got any questions about Planet Coaster 2, come along. I'll be building a cool coaster along with answering any...
Or go stalk him on his Discord server. If you have questions, do that. Unless you're already there, then you can of course ask. But please don't join his server just to stalk him for questions. Be respectful of him.
the questions you might have about this upcoming game. I've I've also just released another 2 videos today, which are
Okay, I
on
think
screen
this
now.
is the end.
Definitely give those a watch if you want to learn all you can about this game. Please drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you like this kind of content. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers and
Congratulations, Gorons. I mean, let me just go back to highlight easily this video. Also, what's SLC here? Just quickly gotta check if the SLC was here.
coaster. This is swinging movement that we need to do cover photo.
Is this it? No, this is the boomer.
Next we have the Ridley. They have so many coasters in this game, including a nice surprise addition. Firstly, we have the returning Vekoma boomerang, although this shows an image of an arrow boomerang for some reason. Next we have the returning giant inverted boomerang, which definitely needs a new cover photo. The Vekoma looper is back, then under a different manufacturer.
This is called movement construction. I don't get it.
Called Movement Construction. We have the returning Vekoma mine train, and also coming back with it is the Vekoma swinging mine train. And the first of our new Vekomas is the old gen Vekoma tilt coaster. This is so cool. I had a quick go with this in my gameplay run-through video, but it was such a cool element to like place down and then see actually work in
I love these trains.
game. It's so cool. I really do hope they do a modern version of this as well. I don't think it'd be too difficult because all they have to do would be reskin the track, but that would be such a cool coaster to have in the game. And then finally we have
There's no SLC yet. I mean, I think we'll see it back. It's like course. SLCs are everywhere. But yeah.
modern Vekoma
Modern
and
new gen.
coaster. This is so cool to actually finally have it in the game. I believe this is based off of a Top Gun model given the train, but obviously these can now be easily reskinnable with attachable items onto ride cars. I can't wait to play with this more once the full game release.
I am so excited. Let's hear that launch one more time and then let's round out the video.
And it also has probably one of the best sounding launches ever in the game. Listen to this.
So good. I cannot.
Next we have our aerodynamics coaster.
But okay. That looks amazing. Nothing else to say. It looks amazing. Surely leave a comment what David goes to type is. I mean, I think I've said everything, so don't forget to think out of the square because your only limitation is your own imagination. Bye. I don't know, man.